team number 1, Andy Dalton and Danny Matthews, Southern Sex Appeal!
The opponents of Southern Sex Appeal, Wally Darkmon, JT Lamotta, they're running in, and this one is taken off right away.
This should be a really exciting match. All four of these guys are very able wrestlers and can do a lot of things that most guys in the country can't do themselves.
No question about that, Kevin Douglas. I've been watching all four of these guys for a long time, and such exciting action we are seeing here. This is all part of IHWE's groundbreaking Super Junior division. All guys in the junior heavyweight weight category, if you will. And Darkmon and Lamotta going after Southern Sex Appeal, but Andy Dalton, not to be confused with the TCU quarterback of the same name, is going after Darkmon inside that ring, while we still have a brawl outside between Lamotta and Matthews, but it looks like they're going their separate ways. So this is hopefully going to settle down into a normal tag team rules match.
With these four guys in the ring, it'll never be normal.
Oh my goodness, what a move there by Wally Darkmon. He's first a modified version of the Warrior Stomp, but he only gets a 2 count. Dalton manages to kick out, but I think he's going to have some trouble breathing after that one.
My words being a little prophetic there, I saw something right there I've never seen before.
And now a double gut shot, and now they're just working over Dalton. Oh, neck breaker into a back breaker across the knee. Oh, and they are just doing a number on Dalton. Oh, both right to the side of the head.
Double drop kick to the side of the head. I don't know if Dalton's still alive.
1, 2, and only a 2 count. I don't know how Dalton was able to kick out of that, because he just took a couple of side of the head concussions is what he took. Now a concussion to the chest from JT Lamotta, and Dalton is in some serious trouble here. Whipped into the corner, and big forearm by Lamotta.
Having been in the ring with all four of these guys, I'm going to tell you right now, we're going to see some things here in this match, even though we've already seen some things.
One thing you can always count on from the Super Junior division is innovation, and especially when you have the man known as the Mind of Wrestling, JT Lamotta. He is all about innovation. He is all about putting to use everything he's learned over the years he's been in professional wrestling and making it all work to his advantage. Oh, right to the eyes, a little Mo Howard action there.
Definitely using his brain right there.
Oh, a big uppercut. Sends Dalton on his backside. Danny Matthews certainly wanting to tag in, but Dalton nowhere near it. Oh, what a takedown. Looked like a bit of a neck breaker there from Lamotta. Now he tags in his partner, the man known as the Laughing Freak from New Orleans, Wally Darkmon. Going low, Lamotta, and now Darkmon. And a stomp and an elbow, and now he's going on top for the cover. 1, 2, and oh, very nearly a 3 count.
Lots of tandem tag team action here from Darkmon and Lamotta. These guys have worked on this stuff together, obviously, before this match.
Darkmon and Lamotta have been on the same side of the fence. They've been on opposite sides of the fence, and they know each other about as well as two partners possibly can. And of course, Southern Sex Appeal, the other two guys, you know that they're in this together as well.
Well, and Andy Dalton, definitely one of the best competitors going. Uh-oh, here we go. Big belly to back suplex there from Andy Dalton.
Handspring back elbow, well counted. 1, 2, and only a 2 count there, about a 2.5. But Andy Dalton seemed to have that handspring elbow, that Muta-style handspring elbow, well scouted. And now he tags in his partner, and we're going to see Danny Matthews in action now. Drop kick right to the side of the leg. Looked like that may have even been in the hip area, and now Matthews just stomping away on Darkmon.
Good thing for Dalton to tag in his partner. He was getting whooped in there.
Indeed he was. And now a tag, and here comes Dalton, and Matthews holding Darkmon in a bit of a surfboard position and setting him up for a big boot from Dalton. So once again, second generation wrestler Andy Dalton in the ring, and he is mocking the fans at this point.
Southern Sex Appeal now showing the teamwork, keeping their opponent on the side of the ring and using some good tandem tag team work right there.
And now Dalton saying that's it, but Darkmon used the momentary lapse to crawl through and tag in Lamotta. So now it's the Mind of Wrestling going up against Andy Dalton, kicking away, punching, oh, right up to the side of the head. And that'll put him on Dream Street pretty quickly. And Lamotta up on top. Well, I thought Dalton was going to give him the electric. Oh, what a kick there from Matthews at ringside. And a big rabbit punch clothesline from behind. And now it's Dalton with the senton. And now the tide is turning in Dalton's favor. 1, 2, and only a 2 count.
Great combination wrestling there by JT Lamotta. It was unfortunate that Andy Dalton just happened to be in the right place at the right time.
And now Danny Matthews tags in, climbing all the way to the top. And what a move there, dropping his knees across the back of Lamotta. Danny Matthews has been in wrestling several years. He's made some alliances. Scott McKenzie, just to name one. He and McKenzie have been known to be partners in the past. And now it is Matthews and Dalton going at it together. 2 count there. And they almost had one on JT Lamotta.
Danny Matthews looking very commanding in the ring. I like his ring general and the ring presence-ship going on right now. He's really taking charge in there.
Just a big roundhouse and a stomp to the back, and now Dalton tags in. And now we are seeing the tag teamwork of Southern Sex Appeal really settling in now. Now they seem to be getting into a rhythm. They're into a groove. 1, 2, and only a 2 count there. Not quite enough of a groove to put JT Lamotta away.
Lamotta really needs to make the tag right now to Darkmon. Darkman's the fresh man, and he's really getting it handed to him here by Southern Sex Appeal.
Andy Dalton bad-mouthing JT Lamotta. Dalton was in a 3-way match in July against Lamotta and Darkmon, and it was Danny Matthews who came out and helped Dalton win. Danny Matthews interfered when the referee couldn't see what was going on, and it helped Andy Dalton get the win. 1, 2, and only a 2 count there. He nearly had Lamotta there. Well, ever since July, Lamotta and Darkmon have been wanting to get revenge on Dalton, revenge on Matthews, and this is their opportunity here at IHWE Tales from the Ringside.
Absolutely. I think after what happened last show, I definitely think that JT Lamotta and Wally Darkmon, have a little revenge to get on these guys.
Danny Matthews running Darkmon to the floor, and now a switch around, and oh, look at this. Darkmon wants in, and right behind the referee's back, Matthews with a gutbuster drop on Lamotta. And Matthews, a 2-handed press too, and you're not going to keep Lamotta down unless he's totally unconscious. You're not going to keep him down that way.
Well, Southern Sex Appeal is really outsmarting Darkman and Lamotta right now. They're using the referee to their advantage. Great tag team tandem wrestling, and Lamotta really needs to get Darkman in the match now.
Of course, Dalton and Lamotta, they have had quite a rivalry going on throughout the year of 2010. I've seen them wrestle in other organizations, but right now it is Dalton and, oh, bit of a mule kick to the side of the head there. Matthews holding him in place.
Dalton always looking to incite the fans. That's something I like about him, actually.
Well, opinions are opinions. Everybody's got one, but right now it's Andy Dalton with a snapmare on Lamotta, and now quickly turning him over, and it looks like he's getting him into a front face lock, and I believe that's it. And now Dalton using the momentum of his own body to put a little more pressure on that front face lock, and he is doing this to wear down Lamotta.
Yeah, that front face lock is very, very textbook wrestling move, but it's extremely effective, and it always comes to this, Rob. It always comes back to the middle of the ring in a wrestling hold.
Middle of the ring, the wrestling holds the fundamentals. You get those, and most of the time you are going to come out on top. And there are some extenuating circumstances sometimes, Kevin, and you know all about those. Things can happen in the wrestling ring, but right now we could, well, I was about to say we could be about to see JT Lamotta with that hand dropping, but instead he held it up, and he's still with us. And he's trying to get Dalton moved. He's trying to move over to the corner to tag in Darkman. Matthews runs in, and Lamotta makes the tag, and here comes Darkman. And now the referee going over, and he's telling Darkman to get out of the ring because the referee didn't see the tag.
Southern Sex Appeal really using the rules to their advantage here, and the fans aren't very happy about that.
And now the referee still having words with Darkman in the corner, and once again, Dalton with a front face lock on Lamotta, and he's certainly wearing him down, cutting off the blood supply, cutting off the wind. And before long, Lamotta's body is going to quit on him.
Well, the motto so far here for the second half of this match has been Southern Sex Appeal and their tag team work. But the real tag team has shown through right now with Southern Sex Appeal cutting the ring off, putting their guy on the mat, and beating him down as a team.
Dalton still with a firm hold of Lamotta, who's trying to get out of there, firing away some shots to the side, to the midsection. And, oh, Lamotta just finally manages to toss Dalton off, and Lamotta's got to get it up. Best thing he can do right now is get into his corner and tag in Darkman. But instead, oh, good grief, look at that.
Oh, my goodness, a reverse dragon suplex on the top of Dalton's head. Good Lord.
Man, I don't see how Dalton's not unconscious after that, but what Lamotta's got to do, as I was saying, he has got to get to his corner. He's got to tag in Darkman, because I can't see Lamotta going much longer in the shape that he's in right now after all the punishment he's been getting from Southern Sex Appeal.
Correction, that was a release dragon suplex.
Oh, and look at this. Darkman tagged in, Matthews tagged in. Darkman spins him around, firing away with the right hands. Left hand jabs now. Right hand once again, and Darkman in there like a house of fire. A reversal of the whip by Matthews. Coming out the ropes, and the flying hip attack. Some know it as the Iceman King Parsons butt. And now Darkman is going to work on Matthews in the corner. Dalton is down. Lamotta trying to get his breath. Float over by Darkman. Duck under, and now, oh, face first into the knee. Neckbreaker by Darkman, and this may be all she wrote. 1, 2, and oh my gosh, almost a 3 count, but Andy Dalton manages to get up, and now a tag. And here comes the mind of wrestling, JT Lamotta.
It's broken down here, and it's every man, any man.
Oh, there they go.
Dalton and JT on the ground. This thing's breaking down.
They went over the top rope and hit the floor.
Referee Guy needs to keep this thing under control.
Oh, what's Darkman going to do? Oh my goodness, that's almost a variation of the heart attack there. Remember the Heart Foundation using a move similar to that, but they never did it, flying over the top rope to the floor like that.
Some nice, only the cruiserweights would take a tag team move from inside to out. Matthews going up top. This looks,
oh! Lamotta dropped him on his crotch on that top turnbuckle.
Oh God.
Referee's out there with Dalton. Wait a second.
Keep an eye on Lamotta.
Wait a second. Wait, that's not a fan. I thought that was a fan. Scott McKenzie. McKenzie and Matthews double teaming on Lamotta. Dalton sending the referee back in. Wait a minute. Great.
Is Lamotta the legal man?
I don't know either, but
he's been sitting over there the whole time. McKenzie's been sitting over there the whole time.
I had no idea that Scott McKenzie was in the building. But like you said, Kevin, apparently he came in with the fans. He had a front row seat. I just happened to notice him because you don't see too many winged monkeys around here. But it turned out to be Scott McKenzie, Danny Matthews' tag team partner from past days. And my goodness, it took all three of them to beat Lamotta and Darkmon.
Scott McKenzie, a former XCW heavyweight champion, the guy I actually beat to hold the XCW heavyweight championship. Yes, that was a plug by me. Now, does that mean that Scott McKenzie's part of the Southern Section here? Is that what we're supposed to think?
I'm not sure what that means. He certainly got the bandana on, but
He might say it.
he may answer our questions now.
Kid, I tell you what, I'll come out there and I'll prove I'm your dad. So let me put it to you like this. IHWE, the entire roster is on notice. Danny Matthews, Andy Dalton, and Scott McKenzie are the three most dominant wrestlers in the country. From here on out, top to bottom, Rob Moore to the champion, Trigger the intro. It's not safe to be around here anymore, because the ghost will rise again.
Well, I think I just heard Scott McKenzie invoke my name in his threat to the entire IHWE roster. But fans, the whole thing is just plain breaking down, and we're going to get another match out here momentarily, but fans, it looks like Southern Sex Appeal has increased by one member, Danny Matthews, Andy Dalton, and now Scott McKenzie.
Well, these guys look like they're a force to be reckoned with here in IHWE. They just cleaned the ring with Darkmon and Lamotta. That's a serious accomplishment.
Well, you got three guys together. You've got the Rebel flag being presented. And I'm not going to go any further with that because I think you know where I'm going to go with that, so I'm not going to. But my goodness, fans, more action coming up.